With 2B2T's queue hitting 48 hours, it's just not worth the wait. In this video, I'll show you the best 2B2T alternative you and your friends can join instantly. 6B60 is one of the biggest 2B2T alternatives, sitting at 238 active players with no queue while recording this video. This server lets people use /TPA and /home. This server also hosts active events where you're able to use illegal items, dupe, and use clan modules that's not allowed on any Anarchy server. On top of that, they update the server often, having the last update being just 2 days ago, making the anti-cheat less strict. From what I know, these servers have an anti-cheat, so you can't fly away mid-fight. Players can also show the art they made in their Discord server. 2 months ago, the server reached over 500 active players during a dupe event. This server is probably one of my favorite because it's the closest to being like 2B2T while still having an active community. 5B5T is another server I play on. This is great for new players who are getting into Anarchy. I would recommend this server to new players because there's almost nobody online and there's already gear for you at spawn. Spawn still has the challenging aspects as normal Anarchy with traps and everything. Items on the server like armor and weapons are stacked. Totems of Undying are not stackable because when they were, fights on went for too long, having people leave the server. Later, the crafting dupe was added to the server, and during this time, illegal items were added into the server as well. Now, when you join the server, you can get a full inventory of overpowered items very quickly. You are able to dupe these items and put them into your ender chest for in case you escape spawn and die. To show you how easy this dupe is, I have one sugar box with the oak planks. So if I go down here, drop the sugar box, and click on oak button, I should get a stack. There we go, I have 65. While on the server, I also found a few people to PvP. And if you don't want to PvP them, I'd say just log off for maybe 5-10 minutes, then log back on. 9B9T was one of the first servers players went to when 2B2T was full. Players didn't want to wait in queue, and the server was never laggy. This server averages around 50 players online at a time and is running on 1.21.5. The subreddit is pretty active, stating over 500,000 players have joined their server, and players are still finding bases from over 6 years ago. Nothing big has happened since 2019, and that was when Etika tried to join the server, but it crashed from too many players joining. From the server side, 2018 was the last major event when many illegal items showed up on the server, with some of these illegal items being end portal frames, swords with every enchant, and spawn eggs. 0B0T is another 2B2T alternative. This server has been open for 8 years and has had over 192,000 players join the server. The server has 2 working duplication glitches, and these dupes are the donkey dupe and the chunk dupe. When I joined the server, I spawned next to a patch of grass and some wood too. This server still updates often, with their last update fixing a piston trash exploit, and they increased chest interactions. The server recently did an event for players who made the best map art. First place got an illegal spawner from an admin. This server has a huge history with many events, so I'm gonna go over my personal favorites. This server was created in July of 2016. On April 4th of 2019, the Ender Dragon was defeated by 2 players. On July 25th, 2019, Salsa1 created a video exploring 2B2T alternative, and one of these servers was 0B0T. A backdoor happened on February 27th, 2020, where 32k weapon and other illegal items entered the server. In July of 2020, a server crash exploit was discovered by a player. On January 12, 2021, 2 players had their data reset after raiding the owner's base. The owner's base had illegal items in it.